So I have to ask, what are you really marching for? Because from where I'm standing, it looks like a march to burn the Constitution and rewrite the parts that you all like in crayon. No one can point this out better than Killer Mike, who not only knows how guns can solve the problems society faces, he can tell you firsthand what gun ownership means to this nation's safety and its structure. With everything that's happened, like with the Parkland shooting.
Yeah. Very tragic.
Very. And what's odd to me, I know why it's being done. You know, it's systematic.
Yeah.
But this idea that because I'm a gun owner or I'm hardcore about the Second Amendment or, you know, from that perspective, it's like, that doesn't mean that I lack the empathy or the ability to sympathize.
Not
with
at
what
all.
happened.
Yeah, not at all.
If anything, it's quite the opposite.
Yeah.
It's like, we disagree about how we both want to save these kids' lives.
Yeah.
Period. But somehow, because my method doesn't agree with your method, I'm a monster.
Yeah.
Or something wrong
And that's
with
unfair.
Me. You know what I mean?
I have worked as a tireless advocate on the behalf of children, disenfranchised women in my community.
Yeah.
And I've also worked with gun groups like Georgians Against Gun Violence that are not, you know, the most pro Second Amendment. Yeah. But I say if there's a table to be sat at, the gun owner needs to be there. So I kind of try to see a problem from the whole perspective. And there have been things that you've disagreed with me. There's been that I disagree with you. As friends, we've talked, right? But there was something dead on that the woman who's the NRA spokesman said, and everyone just kind of lost it. What's her name?
Dana.
Dana said something. I don't agree with everything Dana says, but Dana says that the tears of white mothers are like ratings, and that's so true. And it was so sad to hear her acknowledge it. Yeah. But it's true, and black people know it's true because black people say it in conversations in coffee houses to themselves.
There's a lot of people who think they woke out here will realize very quickly they ain't so woke.
You not woke. You not woke. Nah. Wakanda, everybody had guns and spears and everything else you needed. Yeah, like you can't continue to be the lackey. Yeah. Like people are accusing you of being a lackey of the NRA. Well, you're a lackey of the progressive movement because you have never disagreed with the people who tell you what to do. Like, think about that. You have never disagreed with, you've never said to them, hey, hold up. Hold on. A football player just got shot by an armed white man for a traffic argument. A black teenager got shot by an armed white man in a gas station because he had played his music loud. Where were you then? Yeah. Where? Like when you went, like you almost have to do like a girlfriend when you list all the stuff you've done for the boyfriend. And if you're not in a reciprocal relationship, why are you in this relationship? Because the same people I see dogging you out will be the same people I see posting a month from now says, why weren't you at our Black Women's March? You know, when you have something for so long, especially when we talk about the generations that come into, even me, right? Some things with respect to my freedom, I didn't always feel this way. Yeah. There were things that I learned about and come upon them as time went on. But we get to a point where we're like, oh, why do we need this? We don't need this anymore. Yeah. We're so progressive. We progress past this. Yeah. I'm like, you're gonna progress us right off a cliff. Yeah. You keep going in this direction. You're gonna progress us into slavery. Yeah, pretty much. You know, people say, oh, slavery can't exist. Slavery does exist now. Slavery exists according to the 13th Amendment. They never abolished it. The same people who are telling you we need to abolish the Second Amendment, they ain't there for the documentary 13. Yeah. They're not there at your march to end that. You know, that begins to be my question. Like, what is an ally? Because an ally is not necessarily a friend, right? It's not necessarily, it's not fam. We have a mutual interest in something that progresses us both. Yep. Why are your allies not fighting your other fights with the same vigor you're fighting these? Like I told my kids on the school walkout, I love you. If you walk out that school, walk out my house. I'm laughing, but it's so serious. That's simple. We are a gun-owning family. Yeah. We are a family where my sister farms. We're a family where we'll fish, we'll hunt, but we are not a family that jumps on every single thing an ally of ours does because some stuff we just don't agree with. Here we are, we have a march that's going on next week, and our biggest celebrities are donating millions to a march. Yeah. While our inner city schools over here are in deplorable conditions. We're donating $3 million to a march about gun control. Yeah. But yet we have communities over here that are in economic downturn. Like it's
It's ridiculous to me.
Yeah, celebrities often don't know what to do. They're told what to do. I had a celebrity very famous, like sold well over 20, 30 million records, called me and said, hey, Mike, what you doing right now? I said, I ain't doing nothing. He said, could I call you? I was like, what's up? He called me, he was at a radio station, they were pressuring him to do a anti-gun thing. And I could tell he wasn't comfortable with it. And he said, would you mind explaining them and why you, and I would say, very simply. I said, you know, I'm African-American, you know, 54 years out of apartheid. I'm very pro-Second Amendment. This is why. And before you say, well, what about the children? My daughter goes to Savannah State University. There was also a shooting on that campus. Talked to my wife and daughter after that. The decision was, we're gonna go to Savannah, she's gonna get a gun and train more. And after that, they said, Mike, we never heard that perspective. We surely respect and understand it. And they stopped pressuring him to do something he didn't want to do. And that ain't just guns. When, as a celebrity, they ask me, hey, will you do this anti-bullying drop for radio? Absolutely not. Why? Because your child needs to get punched in the face so he can learn to punch someone back. And that isn't saying that it's right to be punched in the face. That's saying as sure as you're an adult, something or someone's gonna punch you in your face. And you have to develop the aptitude and the fortitude to fight back. And that's just not in the physical. You know, we are raising a generation of kids where everyone gets a trophy. But in real life, everyone don't get a trophy. You know, in real life, the cops don't come on time. You know, in real life, depending on where you live, you're not gonna have the time to try to logic your way out of something.